Oh, I okay. Um, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, that's a really good start to a stream. You know? Yeah. Well, I am. That's for sure.
I have
Yeah.
a cough too, though.
I named this stream "Homeless Flu" because I'm 99% sure that I have the flu. And you're saying to yourself, well, then, like, why aren't you taking? You should take like a sick day or something. Well, guess what? You can't do that uh, when you need fucking food. You know, you can't go. Oh, yeah, sick day. You can't do that. I had to come on here either way. You know. Uh, but I'm gonna be honest that I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do on here because I really don't feel good at all. Uh,
I gotta pee.
okay. So yeah, the entertainment value will, I don't know, be whatever because I don't feel well enough to even be on here. But here I am, you know. But honestly, I'm sorry if you want to help people that need help. You know, the Cash App is in there, and we really do need it. You know, um, we're doing our best out here, but stuff is fucking expensive. You know that. Holy shit! Everybody knows how expensive it is out there. You know, everything is expensive now, pretty much. So if you got the kindness in your heart and that stuff, that could really you could really help us out because the food situation isn't that great, and we need to make it a lot. Yeah, we need food. We straight up need food. So you know, um, so I was handed the phone and it's like, okay, it's showtime. So now it's showtime, and I don't know what the fuck to say really. I'm not in an entertaining mode. Um, I feel like shit. I feel like shoveled shit, and I should be like sleeping right now or trying to sleep this off, whatever the fuck it is. So um, the best thing that I can do for you is just talk like a fucking drone and do my best to entertain you because when it comes to live chat, live streaming, my therapists have all told me that I should not do it because it's really bad for my mental health and causes me to spiral into bad like anger or wanting to not see anybody's face or communicate with anyone. That type of shit, you know. Pretty severe mental bullshit. So I'm not gonna. I don't want to engage in the chat because it's just gonna wreck what little mental health I have left. You know what I mean? Um, so
Oh, oh, good. Oh.
I guess the best thing I could talk to you about is like Iran and shit, right? Because that is like starting to go back to paying attention to certain things. And I know the biggest video on my channel, if I still had it, my old channel, the first one that I had, would be the fact that the Muslims have always believed that Jesus is the Messiah. That like blows my mind. I probably should have read the Quran more in depth and found that out for myself, you know. But that's a really big deal, you know. And America as a whole was really deceived by church leadership, by the government, by the powers that be, for us to really hate on Muslims and not regard them as our brothers and sisters, you know, because that's exactly what they are when you find out the full context of what they believe about Jesus. So that's a really big deal to me as a reverend because we had a lot of years in this country and still is now, pretty much, that you have an entire people group that is Muslims treated a certain way in the country and suspected of certain things and you know, they've had to endure a culture here of, you say, low grade fear, you know, ever since 9/11. And the fact remains that 9/11 will be and for always has been a fucking inside job from start to finish, okay? You had to wire those buildings to come down the way they did, motherfucker. Do you get it? And now that's becoming mainstream to have that understanding. So there'd be so much shit that I can't even, wow, I've been absent from the scene. And I feel really bad about that, but, you know, my time came and went. And I went into a pile driver of dog shit in my life, you know. Like pro wrestling, if you got pile drive, that's a pretty rough move, man. Imagine getting that move right in a pile of fucking dog shit. That's what happened with me. But I'd probably be uploading 5 videos a day with the amount of shit that's going on in the world scene now. It's incredible. And it's across every spectrum. Like the alien thing is going nuts. Everything is popping off right now, man. But I mean, you got Gog and Magog. That whole deal is basically like that could happen at literal any second. That big war, and we already got a big war. So what's the difference? He pulled the Iran bullshit, and Bibi Netanyahu just, you know, those guys tug at each other, if you know what I mean. Trump and Netanyahu, they definitely tug at each other late at night. That's a guarantee. Do you understand? These Masonic brothers, they worship cocks, you know? That's a rough deal to understand that your God is a phallus, you know? But that's the Masons for you.
That
That's
is a huge spider.
he is pretty big, isn't he? That's a sizable spider. And he'll have to do what he has to do, you know. But I'm sorry, I feel really shitty. You know what I mean? I feel very fucking sick. At least I'm not coughing like hacking on camera. That's a plus. But living out in this environment like this makes you almost perpetually sick. It's really fucking horrible, you know. And when the rain comes, it washes out a lot of worse stuff in the soil, and that'll make you even sicker, you know. Not fun at all. It's a rough environment to have to be in, like, day in and day out, you know what I mean? It's really tough. But like I said before, um, we really do need your help here. So if you can hit our, the Cash App and shit, um, if you can help us out in that way, it's really needed right now. Um, because of inflation, they fucking crash in the dollar, all this bullshit with the war. I mean, forget it. The global economy is creaking at this point because of this stupid bullshit. And that is exactly what it is. It's bullshit. You tell me what the fuck Iran did to deserve any of this, what's going on, man. Nothing. How is this any different from Iraq? It's not. It's the same, man. It's the same bullshit fucking neocon bullshit. And Trump's, oh, he's supposed to hate the neocons and, uh, McCain like Republicans. You give me a fucking break, man. Trump totally was willing to suck the dick of the Republican Party, and now he's just defines it, you know. Populist, my ass. Those just fucking bullshit. Wrangled me in a bunch of good Christians, wrangled us into a pen and said, "Here's the guy that you say that you should like," and then bam, we fucking bought it. A lot of us did, you know. And there's ones out there now that are still pimping him. I don't know how you do that as a Christian. That's pretty incredible to me. That you got a fucking open. I mean, he's a war criminal because there was no pretext to do a war in Iran, and then he decapitates the leadership. That's illegal war crimes. But of course, you have a toothless UN that can't do shit. They don't do. I mean, they probably could do something, right? You get NATO together, and NATO would be the arm of the UN probably, uh, and do something about this fucking Hitler. It's unreal. It's gross. It's crazy. Got arrest warrants out for like Netanyahu and shit. Yeah, fucking enforce it so that we can stop the blowing off the heads of babies and stuff in Israel. I think we could probably say that's a good thing, that if we stop that, I'm pretty sure that's a good thing. Another fucking thing is staying hydrated out here. It's difficult. Holy shit. Sorry. I can't say that I'm really, whoa. I really don't feel good. Sorry. Um, yeah, the world's fucked, so you better know Christ. That's all I can tell you, man. It's 10, like, levels of magnitude of whatever. Fuck. The planet. The climate's fucked up. I mean, if you can't see that, wow. you have 90 some degree day, and then it craters to like 60, and it's like what? Wow, that's pretty wild. Yeah,
Keep you sick.
yeah, definitely. Keep you sick. Fuck.
It definitely wipes you out.
Yeah. Feel like I'm gonna fucking start falling asleep right on camera. Ugh.
Cool.
Yeah, that's great, ain't it? That's quality entertainment. She's snoring over there.
He is.
You know what the hell's the deal here?
Everyone's asleep.
Yeah, I know. And the
It
guy
works. It
the
works.
guy with the flu has to be on fucking camera here. I don't want to do this. You know.
I know.
I feel like shit. And also, like I said, my therapists have all told me don't live stream. Don't do that to yourself because like it severely impacts your mental stability.
Who's that?
And I agreed. You know, I totally agreed, and that's why when I came back, did you guys see me do one live stream? No, never. I never live stream. I upload shit. That's what I do.
See me, I live stream, but I rarely focus on the comments because I really.
No, you're good at engagement. You
Yeah.
actually look at the chat and talk to it, and that's very good for live
I
streaming.
try to filter the good things from the bad things.
Every therapist I've had has told me don't do it. Don't do it. So I'm kind of in here, and I just want to do like a fucking just solo show, I guess. But that's pretty hard to want to do when you feel as shitty as I do right now. That's just a fact.
And it's chilly out.
Yeah, fucking 2 90-degree days, and then it tanks, and it's cold. That's what kicks your ass in terms of getting like the flu or some shit like that.
I know.
You get those sudden jerks in the fucking climate, and it's like your body's just fucking, what the hell is that? Especially if you're living outside in it. It's fucking rough. It is.
Yeah, going cold to hot is not fun.
No. It's not fun.
Yeah, it's a big shock to your body.
Yeah, fucking is. But, you know, I was thinking fucking doing a dance like the frog, you know, in not Looney Tunes, fucking whatever it is, you know. Hello, my honey, hello, my sweetie, the fucking frog, you know. I want to be good entertainment or whatever the hell I am now. I want to be that.
Want the meat.
But yeah, we need some meats. So if somebody could hook up in the fucking Cash App for a dono, it's gonna be for go to food. Trust me, that's all it's gonna go for. Is food. Because we got a couple tents here that are like, yeah, we need some sustenance. We need some foods. So if you could help us out, you'd be a blessing to homeless people, literally. You know what I mean? Literally. Uh, but I'm Rev, and I have flu, and I'm tired, and I feel like dog shit. I feel like a pile of dog shit that's been stepped in. That's what I feel like. And I have like constant fucking like nausea going on too, because I think I'm dehydrated most of the time, which I'm trying to take care of. But yeah, this is not a good day for Rev. Sorry. But I still came on here and I tried to maybe enlighten you a little bit as to how fucked your world is. And if you don't think it's fucked, then you just haven't really paid attention, have you? It's majorly fucked. So you got to know the Lord. Know the Lord. I'll use this live stream to say yes, I probably have flu, and number two, that Jesus is your Lord. See, there's zero doubt that he's not. So you should acknowledge that, and then come to the love of God, where you want to treat people better, and that's really, wow, that's a tough one, man. Going forward in your life, you're gonna get more and more. It's all caused by the bullshit. So you want Christ in your heart to always swing you back to, oh, come on, you can't be that way. You got to be the old way. Well, in my case, the old way, who I used to fucking be. Got to go back to that. And talk about the God stuff and talk about the shit that you used to talk about. You know, get back to who you used to be. But a lot of that feels dead to me now. You know. But I mean that would have been the world one then. The world one, because it got rid of the guy that was telling you about that shit. The stuff that matters. Not a bunch of fucking reaction channels spewing lies about shit that, why you even care? Like, it's not your life, you know? If I could be somebody, like fucking Marlon Brando or some shit. I wanted to be somebody, you know? Yeah. No, I had no ambition to be anybody. I thought I'd give my time to the Lord and do that shit. I really felt like that was what I was really born to do. And then a bunch of just got wrecked, you know, with somebody kicking down your sandcastle every time you build it up. But no, I just somebody came along my route and just fucking cleared my sandcastle, and I went, damn, that's shitty. That fucking sucks. And it can be hard building another sandcastle. You know what I mean? That could be a rough deal.
Especially when you have no sand.
Yeah.
It was all stolen from you.
You got no sand too, because the UN owns it.
Yeah.
The UN owns a lot of grains of sand, I think. But I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing my best. But if you can help us out, the Cash App is in the freaking description deal, because we need foods. Yes, we do. We need foods. It's a constant struggle. You wake up and you're like, well, I'm not sure. Not sure what you're gonna do today for basic fucking needs.
Oh, go to the CIC. The shelves are empty.
Yeah, it's
Fuck.
getting like that. It is getting like that. And that's not shit talking them. It's just the way it's going there. You know? It's sad. Things are, it seems like, wrapping up in some terms of you say help here. And hopefully that isn't the case. But it you know, you can only see what you see, and it's sad.
Trump had to have his ballroom
Well,
and
that's
war,
so important. I know.
and he needed to help Israel bomb babies.
Correct. Yeah, Netanyahu needed to be sucked off correctly, and Trump knows how. He goes, "All right, I'll give you that Iran war. You better believe it." Wow, that's fucking. Trump literally said, "I will never give you a new war because wars are bad for everybody. Wars are bad for your image too,
Lies.
because of course that would what he care about is his image. But yeah, even that bullshit. Yeah. His Mason fuckers wanted a war, and he's like, "Sure, let's do it." You know. No different from any other of those scum-sucking, traitorous fucking presidents we had that all capitulate to the Mason agenda, really. You know, the Mason agenda, you could call it that. You say globalist, and people were, what's a globalist? I don't know. If you've listened to Alex Jones for fucking years, like I did, you know what a globalist is, but most people go, globalist? What does that mean? You know, Nimrod. That's what we're talking about, Nimrod. You know, corrupt assholes that want all the power for themselves and freedom for themselves, not others. Those fuckers, you know, never ends well with these types. You get a Stalin, you get a Hitler. Ah, shit. Really smelling up in there when you get those motherfuckers in power. Yeah, it's rough, you know. And do you see the one that's in there now? Yeah, it's real rough, you know. At least he ain't genociding his own people yet, you know. I mean, some would argue ICE. Yeah, sorta. How does it feel to know that in your country you now have brown shirts like they had in Russia? You like that? ICE is his literal personal Gestapo. ICE. That's fucking wild that that could exist in the country, but it does. You asked me, am I conservative? I mean, I'm telling you, I don't think I ever was, really. I was lied to because oh, you're a Christian, so you got to be in the conservative party. You got to be conservative on the fucking right. Why? Why is that assumed? I ain't pro-war. They're pro-war. They're they're pro-life on a level that's really crazy, and my position is probably considered pro-choice now.
Why abort your kids when you can kill them at war?
Well, there you go. That's the. You better have that baby, but once you have it, you're not going to get help for it. That's the conservative new fucking stance. You better have that fucking baby, but no, we're not going to give you social help to have it.
And then we're gonna kill them
Yeah.
at war.
And then we're going to throw them in a meat grinder in the Middle East for zero reason. For zero purpose. Nothing. Other than you have an Israeli prime minister that needed to get some sloppy toppy. And Trump goes, I'm there. Absolutely. To go down right on that. Why? Because it's Israel, man. The first Satan up in the motherfucker. Okay? They're the big, big Satan. And once again, we have to remember, and I'll keep saying it, Muhammad's a prophet because he called the gold in the Euphrates River, and it's there. That's a prophecy, and it's fulfilled. So he's a true prophet. Period. The Muslims, they really understood a lot more than we could understand as just fucking Americans fed shit media. Yeah, yeah. We were lied to on so many levels with uh, their entire people group that it's insane. If you do the real research and you listen to rabbis teach these fucking things, that Arabs and Jews were very brotherly type people up until a certain point. You got to look into that. There's been a massive psyop, mainly done by the American government. You could say it, to twist your mind against them, and to think of them as them and not you, because they are you. They believe in the same Messiah that you believe in, the Muslim people. So we pull a mass psyop on the entire country and say, well, this is them, and we have to go get them, and then we just slaughter a bunch of our brothers and sisters, because they're our brothers and sisters in Christ. The Muslims. This should be the biggest message from every single pastor that's in the country and out of the country. It should be the biggest message of every single, you call them spiritual religious leader, that we have to stop right now and realize that Muslims believe that Jesus Christ is the Messiah as well. Wow. That's like a mic drop. You should, it's one of it's the biggest issue right now because of the bullshit in Iran. And the type of fucking religious bullshit, because the West is considered Christian. It's a clusterfuck of bullshit. It's a massive clusterfuck. How long am I have to be on here? Because I'm on the 32-minute mark.
If you want to get off, you can.
Alright, I feel really fucking just like dog shit, I'm sorry, you know? I want to bless everybody within the sound of my voice in the name of Jesus. I bless you, okay? If you saw my face here, you got 245 motherfuckers up in here. 34 thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you can hit that deal, I really appreciate you. And I apologize for not talking to the chat, but it's just not. I'm going to listen to my therapists, and they tell me, if you're doing a live stream, just don't look at chat, because it's really not good for you up here. Because I am severe bipolar 1. That's what I'm diagnosed. Not just bipolar 1, but severe. So I don't need to be putting that fucking bad energy on other people around me when I'm looking at the chat. For the nice people, you know, I love you, you know. I give you nothing but love. But I bless all you in the name of Jesus, okay? And really, if you can help us out in the Cash App, that would be phenomenal. Because we are in need of what you call sustenance up in here. Peace and Maranatha deal.